for the games on Sunday. In particular, the Patriots hosting the Steelers. Pittsburgh facing a familiar nemesis in Tom Brady, who has never lost to the Steelers in Foxboro. TB12, a perfect 5-0 there with 18 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Stopping Brady is number 1 on Mike Tomlin's defensive checklist.
If you're talking about New England, it starts with Tom Brady, their guy under center. I don't know what I can say about him that hadn't already been said. Got a lot of respect for him as a competitor, as a tactician, as a guy that operates. His arm strength and accuracy is exceptional. His above-the-net game is kind of exemplifies a guy that's probably been on his job for 20 years, you know. He is very difficult to trick, and even if you do, it won't happen over the extended period of time or over the course of a football game.
Brady certainly is their number 1 nemesis, especially in Foxboro. Coincidentally, Brady and Ben Roethlisberger have combined to throw for 126,708 passing yards, or just shy of 72 miles. Yes, I have been reading the research packet. That is an interesting nugget there, though. Just shy of 72 miles that they've thrown.
Wow.
Will's the guy who tells you how much everything in the 12 days of Christmas would cost, modern prices and everything. Will, and I love it. That's deep insight.
Great. I need more nuggets from Will. Thank you,
The
Will.
turtle doves are very expensive.
So Mike Tomlin, we heard, very complimentary of Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And, of course, these guys, they're going to have their work cut out for them on Sunday night. It's always a tough game. But right now we have some more on the Steelers. So let's send it out to Aditi Kinkhabwala.
Colleen, we know Mike Tomlin is never at a loss for words, but he wasn't all that specific about the Patriots on Tuesday. Why? Because he said this first week is really about the establishment of who the Steelers are. He said that he and his staff will be spending this week focusing on a division of labor and who will fit what roles. So now, as for that Steelers defense that will face Tom Brady and the Patriots, well, there are 3 new key pieces here. And the Steelers' hope is that those 3 new key pieces make them faster on multiple levels in multiple ways. Of course, the most highly anticipated of those new pieces is the rookie inside linebacker Devin Bush. Tomlin openly acknowledged that he'll play a significant role for the Steelers and that he's expected to be a big component of what the Steelers hope to do. But he also said that it will be his job to balance the fact that this is the rookie's first real live NFL game action that counts. And of course, Colleen, it comes on the road against the defending champions in prime time. And so we'll all together see how the rookie handles that moment.
It's sort of like a perfect setup, to be honest. I mean, this is a great game for week 1, and we know it's year 20 for Tom Brady. It seems like it's year 2000 for him at this point. He's never lost at home to the Steelers. So never, ever, ever. So do you guys think that there's any reason that things might be different for him on Sunday night in Foxboro? Because for me, I'm looking at that center position on the offensive line and David Andrews, and not having him there and having a lot of just shakiness on the inside of that O-line. You know that's where Tom Brady doesn't like the pressure coming from, and that's where the Steelers are going to put it.
Nobody knows their team as well as the Boston sports media and the Boston sports fans. And on this show on Monday, I said that the Patriots maybe have more question marks than any other team in the league, right? I said David Andrews. I said, what do they do at tight end? And I got dragged for 2 days on Twitter. I'm going to back it up again and say I don't know how this team is going to look. Gronk was a number 1 option. David Andrews is a huge loss. And a lot of the coaching staff has left. Brian Flores is no longer there. It's the 2nd straight year they lost their defensive coordinator. Chad O'Shea, who was the wide receivers coach and a very big voice in that offense, is now with the Miami Dolphins. A lot of change quietly in New England, and they're going to have to change this on the fly. The David Andrews thing, that's a surprise to them. They were not expecting to miss him. And also Trent Brown is gone as well. So to me, there are still question marks with the Patriots. They'll be great. They'll win 10 games. They'll likely win the AFC East.
Of course.
But I'm talking on Thursday to Sunday. I don't know what we're getting right now till Sunday with the Patriots offense, and I'm curious to see.
Well, no one at this table believes more in the Patriots at the end of the year. The only seasons they have are title game seasons or Super Bowl. That's including this one. But I think the Steelers are going to win this game. I do. I'm ready for it. And there's a bunch of reasons why. Most of all, you get the Patriots early. The David Andrews thing is big, but you get them early. Pete Striggs earlier this week was saying, Bill Belichick's had an entire offseason to prepare for the Steelers. They've never won there. Do you remember when he had an entire offseason to prepare for the Kansas City Chiefs? And the Kansas City Chiefs went into Foxboro. Not Patrick Mahomes, mind you. Old Alex Smith. Guys, they went up and down the field, did whatever the hell they wanted to a very unprepared Patriots team. Look at Tyreek just waving. There was a reality show about the Patriots at the time. There's a shot of Brady and Giselle leaving the game, and Brady's pissed off after a season-opening butt-whipping by the Chiefs. I know the history of Roethlisberger and Belichick's mastery of the Steelers. I think the Steelers are playing pressure-free. It's a new identity, new season, new era. I think the Steelers are going to win this game.
But you still would have to be a beautiful mind to find a silver lining in these numbers, Kyle. I know we mentioned it, but Brady 4-0 at home versus Big Ben, that's crazy enough. I know we mentioned that. But you know what else is crazy, though? The fact that Brady has 15 TDs and 0 interceptions. You know what else is crazy? That Big Ben has 7 TDs and 4 interceptions. Yeah. And I know it. This is the big Juju year. I'm a Juju fan. Talked to him this summer. We compliment him. But let's keep it real. It's going to be tough without Le'Veon. It's going to be tough without Antonio Brown out there. This is the same team that held Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Juju Smith-Schuster, DeAndre Hopkins to under 100 yards. And if Juju is held to under 100 yards and James Conner isn't playing unbelievable and Big Ben is shook because the bright lights are there and he's playing against Tom Brady at home against the Patriots, they're going to lose this game. I'm just saying, it's not as simple as catch the Patriots early. Sometimes there's something you can't explain, and there's some bad juju with Big Ben playing in New England.
Steelers 23-20.
Okay.
Guys, huge news out of Dallas this morning.